What's up, everybody? We live today, talk of the town, man. We back with another good one, man. I got us a new artist, man, up and coming artist. He from NYC, but down here in down in North Carolina. Try to make shit shake. Everybody, tell everybody who you are for show, man. For my fans and my crowd who don't know, tell them who you are. What what where you from and all that.
Yeah, my name is Show Phase, man. You feel me? I'm from Rochester, New York, but represent right now Charlotte, North Carolina. You feel me? I'm a music artist. I do multi versatile. You feel me? I got hip hop, got R&B. You feel me? I mix, I master, I'm old clothing. You feel me? So you tell me which one that y'all messing with. You feel me? Hey, get at me. We could work. You feel me? Even with like artist development, if you need help with lyrics, you feel me? Like with lyrics and stuff like that. You feel me? I got you with that too. You feel me? So. I do everything. I mix and master. I promote everything myself. I mean, but I
Oh, that's
am
dope.
representing Nappy City Records. I am an artist of Nappy City Records. I was just signed recently by Nappy City Records. So you feel me? You
Congratulations to you, bro.
definitely want to shout them out to that. You feel me? So I only
All
want to
right.
move forward and prosper.
Oh, definitely. Congratulations, bro. See that hard work finally paying off for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm from up top too. I'm from the Bronx, but give me a little bit of what your growing up was like, bro. How was it growing up upstate New York, or what was up?
Growing up in New York was crazy. It was hectic. You feel me? Like, you seen people die every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, you seen Bloods on one side, the Crips on one side. You feel me? Like, it was war every single day. You feel me? Like, how I can walk around Charlotte and wear my chains now, you can't do that in New York. You feel me? They'll snatch you up quick. You feel me? Right at the corner. You know what I'm saying? So, New York growing up was definitely hard and rough, but hey, I got through it though. You feel me?
Oh yeah, now for sure, for sure. Like I made the transition from VA to PA. How is the music scene embracing you since moving down to North Carolina? You feel like that's propelled your career even further since kind of taking your talent down there?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I was in Florida, I moved around a lot in my high school years. You feel me? So when I was in Florida, I went to Blanche Ely High. So I did music down there, had a music group. And then I moved from there and then I came back down here and then I went to New York. So anywhere I went, I just kept on going with the music. So it pretty much just followed me anywhere I go for.
Okay, that's dope. When talking about your music, the song that I did for the promo stuck out to me because I'm a little bit older for that love of money shit. It kind of it hit home because it just brought back some memories. Growing up and shit. I didn't get because we got this interview happening kind of so fast. I didn't get deep into your album and all that, but tell me a little bit about what inspires you. Just we'll talk about the album in a second, but what inspires you musically? Like, who are some of your musical influences? When you're making music.
I definitely want to say Lil Wayne. Gotta say Kendrick. Gotta say Finesse two times. You feel me? I want to say NBA YoungBoy. I gotta say NBA YoungBoy because he did have some good bangers at a good point preset time. Fredo Bang also. You feel me? So I'm looking more so like and also Tupac too, but I'm looking some more so like the ones that's coming up now. They got some good flowing too. You feel me? So and then Young and
Oh,
Ace. So you feel me?
Oh no, that's like I said. There's a couple guys I listen to. I'm a little bit older, but I really listen to young music. You know what I'm saying? The music I listen to is mostly anybody under 30. You know what I'm saying? I know the big dogs and all that, but I'm like I said, sometimes people run out of their message. You know what I'm saying? You don't heard it too much, but yeah. So give us a little bit about what makes you different from other artists, bro. What's for those who don't know, what adds uniqueness to your sound? You say you rapping, you sing along, and what's the difference between for show and the rest of them?
What's different between me is I'm authentic. You know what I'm saying? I write every single thing. I don't got no ghostwriters. I ain't got none of that. You feel me? I promote everything. I get out here and grind. You know what I'm saying? I promote. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have a team behind me, and I still was pulling numbers. You feel what I'm saying? I had went out here and found the connections, and I became my own boss. So it's like at the end of the day, it's like before anything, for an artist, if you don't know how to do them things, then you don't know how to elevate in your craft. You feel me?
Okay, for sure. Since we're speaking of artists, and you say you do artist development, what's some advice you would give to somebody starting right now with a minimum budget? If they had a minimum budget in front of them and didn't really have the money to just do whatever, what's the best advice you would give them for starting their rap career, singing career, whatever?
I say start creating content. You know what I'm saying? And then if you got a savings, put money to the side. You know what I'm saying? Every week, and then have that go in your head like, if I put $40 towards promo, I know, you know what I'm saying? I know what's gonna pull numbers and what's not gonna pull numbers. You feel me? So it's like you gotta strategically think about what you want to do. You feel me? You gotta have that strategy so you can move forward. Because if you don't do that, then you ain't gonna go nowhere for real. I mean, it's a lot of money in this music game. I ain't gonna lie. You ain't gonna wake up just tomorrow and be like, "Hey, I'm famous." You feel me? But I'm not even doing it for the fame. I'm doing it for the purpose of the message that I want you to get from me. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. Right. Now I definitely I give people game. I done learned so much shit, good information, bad information. You know, I'm glad you spoke the word content creation as because a lot of rappers think they're gonna be rappers without it. And I like to see that you, like I said, even if it was just you making the video, you recording it and mixing the song down. You know what I'm saying? That's the little stuff that it's gonna separate a lot of these artists, bro. Because we, you know, that the day of I feel like the day of just put the clothes on and give them the music video is almost over with. You know what I mean? If you ask me, I know that the people I like to listen to, I want to see their interviews. I want to kind of see their lives. I want to, you know what I mean? I want to get a better
Right.
feel of who I'm listening to. You feel me?
Right.
All right. So give us a little bit about the album, bro. I see you just dropping the album and shit. I didn't get deep into it, but I listened to a couple of different things. You got a variety of different sounds on that bitch, man. Tell us the name of the album. What you know?
The
What's the
album
theme and the mood?
the album is called Coming for Mine because it's like I'm coming for the crown. You feel what I'm saying? I'm a Leo, so I'm automatically come for something that's mine. You feel me? So the album explains everything. It goes from intervention. So intervention is me talking to myself in third person about what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? Talk about my past and everything like that. But the love of money is talking about females, how they love money and how they don't really love you. You feel me? You just got to play the game how they play you. You feel me? And you'll be good.
Right.
So the album, it really explains the whole storyline. You just gotta listen to everything. You feel me? It explains the beef that I had. It explains all the pain that I had. You feel me? It explains the good times, the bad times, and women. It explains everything. You know what I'm saying? Even with the country ones, if you gotta listen to it so you can get the message.
Now, for sure. How do you feel like because we just speaking about message and rap, like you say you come in with a message. How you feel about the state of rap right now with the drill music and kind of like the what's going on with that?
I mean, it's cool and all, but I want something different. I want something real. You feel what I'm saying? Anybody can say they can come out here and shoot with a Glock and do this and that. I mean, anybody can hop on the mic, you feel me? But what's really coming from your heart and what's really true that you do, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? People say they go out here and do this and that, you feel me? But they don't really do it.
Right,
Mostly 90% of rappers nowadays, they say they got all these money with these chains and all that. Man, change is just something that just come with the personality. You feel me? It don't matter. If you
right.
wear it, it's how you wear it. You feel me? You don't gotta go out here and spend thousands of dollars for something that's really priceless. You feel me? Because when you die, it's not gonna be worth nothing for real. It's just gonna go into the next person. So you gotta think logically so you can, you feel me, get more ahead of everybody else. Or you're gonna be dumb like everybody else. I ain't. I'm too smart.
Nah, I definitely agree with you. Like I said, I always put it like this. I've been in the street a lot my life, but I'm using music as a way out. So like I don't see the point of me getting all this money up to take to be an artist and then just go blow it on a piece of jewelry just so I could say that I'm already what I'm say I am already. You feel me? I already told y'all what this is. You know what I'm saying? The
Right.
jewelry don't solidify. And I think we living in that culture, bro, where online is solidifying people before it's due. You get what I'm saying? They like you. It's easy right now. I can go put a bow on a car in my driveway, and somebody will believe easily, right, that I just bought a new car. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It could be my own car. We play. A lot of people play these social media games, and that's why I like to That's why I kind of before I like to like talk to people live. I don't want to have this thing be scripted. You know what I'm saying? We talk. I want to see who you are, bro. I don't want to have a list of these questions and you just checked off the politically correct answer. You know what I mean? You feel me? So like artists got to realize that shit. Like the chain's only gonna take you so far. Basically, what I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have
Exactly.
to have substance in this day and age. And I think the music, bro, like really shifting. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, like where even you saying drill cool, but still got to give me more. And I think a lot of people who listening to artists now is like kind of that's played. You know what I'm saying? We need more than just what you shooting and killing. Because welcome to the club, like that's a lot of underprivileged areas, bro. That's 90% of hoods, right? That's all going on, right? We know that. Like, what can we party on? What can we look forward to? You know that type shit. But out of all the things you do, bro, you say you mix and master music, you rap, you do artist development. What's kind of your first passion? Like, what's the one that nobody got to wake you up for every day that you automatically down to do every day?
I make a new song every day. You feel me? Right now, I have it because I'm pushing out my album. You know what I'm saying? I did that for my birthday, so it's like, I got thousands and thousands of tracks. I got music that I ain't even put out yet. You feel what I'm saying? If I wanted to put a whole another album out right now, I could possibly do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I've been putting in so much music that I make a new track every single day. So think about it's 360 days. Think about how many tracks I got just in the vault.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Like I said, it's like I slowed down on creating so much because of some shit in my life, but like I feel like it's like we got to do that as artists, right? Like Curry in the gym, right? Kawhi Leonard in the gym, Paul George in the gym, whoever these guys are, they in the gym, they getting paid millions and they already pros, and we just trying to get there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like I definitely like hearing artists say that. Are you recording in the studio? Or you record yourself? What you do?
I record by myself or I record in the studio. You feel
Okay,
me? It
nah,
don't matter. But also I will say, if you go record in the studio, always take a flash drive with you so you can take your music with you. Because if you leave your music in the studio and you go home, that engineer could do whatever they want with that track, take you off the track. You feel me? And take your music. You feel what I'm saying? People don't
okay,
realize that. They just go to the studio and they got all this music, but they don't know the real foundation behind keeping your music. You know what I'm saying? I got all ownership of my music. I own all my shit. That's what makes me different. Other artists out here, they don't own their shit. The company own their shit. I own my shit. You feel what I'm saying?
facts,
That's what
facts.
made me different because I know the books, I know the back way, I know everything in this music game before I put myself in it.
Oh
So you
no,
got
it's
to
definitely
prepare
a business.
yourself. You got to prepare yourself so you don't fall back behind and be dumb and then be back down to the bottom. You got to stay to the top.
Oh, for sure.
For real.
As far as the business goes, you say you just signed it with a label. Are you what made you go from indie to wanting to do the label thing? What was the transition for you? Like what made you make that final choice?
What made me make that final choice was I was like, I want a team. I always wanted a team behind me. Feel me? And a lot of people that I tried to do the team thing with, it ain't work. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, let me get an actual company, a team. You feel me? And they found me. That's what the crazy part was. And they made me work for it. I ain't gonna lie, I had to work for it. Took me a minute before he actually sent me up another contract with what I asked for. Because before it wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, fuck no.
Oh yeah, I know. It can
You know
get
what I'm
wicked.
saying? I was like, fuck no, hell no, I'm not doing that. But
Right.
a year, like I said, it was like a couple months after that, another one was sent out. And that one was like, I was like, all right, bet. Feel me?
Facts.
So it's about how what you do with it and how your shit can progress. Because one
Oh,
year
for
I could
sure.
be here, it's like this. I could be here right now. Next minute I could be somewhere else. Time tells and waits on nobody. Depends on what the fuck you gonna do with it.
Oh no, for sure. I definitely because when I came into this thing, I was like, I was gonna ride indie, and just in all shapes and forms. You know, management and even in dealing with I didn't want to deal with a label, but now I'm starting to realize like the more you work, the more you realize you're holding yourself back by not having those people, right? These certain people that can be just helping you with exposure, even if it's helping you with just certain connections. You know how it goes, bro. You only got two hands, you know what I'm saying? You can only have them in so many pots at once, but if you got a team, it definitely, I could say like, it definitely will improve how smooth shit go. You know what I'm saying? How smooth shit go. Usually
Facts.
it should, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm getting ready to do my own thing with that shit too. You know what I'm saying? I had some shitty offers, bro. You know this shit is shitty. You know how this shit go. A lot of people think that I don't know if you like me. I got a message in my music, so I'm not here for just somebody's financial gain. That's cool, but all money ain't good money. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
what you got to do for the money might be. kind of over the top, right? Like you might have to give up too much of your creative rights. You might have to give up too much. You feel like music. I don't know. I want to retain the ability to create what I want to create. You know what I'm saying? That's all I ever really want to double down on. You know, I don't want a label to come and say, well, now you got to make songs like this. You feel me? Because that's not what I want to do as an artist. You know what I mean? But I definitely want to congratulate you on, getting your deal. And we hope to see that, rise for you. If you had to pick your top, like I said, your top five artists in the industry right now, who would they be? Can you give me a top five?
I'll definitely say Chase Wonders, you know what I'm saying? He's a Charlotte artist, you feel me, you know what I'm saying? He's up and coming, you know, definitely somebody definitely lit. K Escobar, he been out there working, you feel me? I wanna say Jumba too, you feel me? He been out there. He was in the music scene for a minute, but you know, he came back and now he going hard, you feel me? So definitely wanna shout out to them too. I wanna say Jada Youngin, Youngin Ace. Oh, Little Wayne too. He got that new album coming out. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah,
Okay.
basically people like that.
Okay. What's a Now I don't know if you've been actually on your label role, but what's a typical day in the art for artists look like, bro? Give us your like kind of how you rock your day for those who don't know. Some people think it's just one big party. What's it look like for you to actually keep your shit moving?
You gotta stay consistent. You gotta want it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like when I do music, I'll do one track and I'll do another track. I'll do another track. I'll probably go in the studio and do like 4 tracks in 30 minutes. Because it's like I got that hunger, I got that, you know what I'm saying? My game is ready for that shit. If you're gonna go in the studio and bullshit, ain't no time to just go ahead and just let that shit go. You gotta really want this shit to keep this shit.
Nah, for sure. What's your vibe like? What's the absolute mandatory things you need in the studio with you?
Definitely, you know, I don't, if everybody smoke, I mean, if you smoke, I mean, so you keep that gas on you, you know what I'm saying? Because when you
Yeah.
keep that gas on you, it's gonna keep you elevated, you know what I'm saying? You don't need all that lean and all that extra shit, you feel me? You know that, I mean, so just real good blunt, I mean, focus and get into the A game. That's all you need for real. Oh,
Okay.
bring you some food, some snacks. Bring you some
For sure,
snacks,
right?
something to drink.
For
Yeah,
sure,
yeah.
for sure. I see, bro. Just to shift gears a little bit, I see you got some other things going on. If I'm correct, you got a weed line. What you got going on with the gas? I seen something going on with the gas on your IG, and I thought I seen some merch. What's
Yeah,
up with the gas and the merch? Give me a
yeah.
little. Well, I'm a weed smoker, so let's start with the gas. How you What made you jump into that, and kind of give us a run? Tell us about the product and the business.
Shit, the business is definitely lit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? I get the product, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, you feel me? And I got the branding, I got everything with the branding. I test the gas, I tell them with the gas, like, you feel me? And I do sponsorship, you feel me? So any type of gas that I get, it's pressure gas, you feel me? And they throw me straight deals, you feel me? Like the deal I got today, that shit, yeah, shit like that. Like it was like a deal that was like, damn, nigga, for real. So like that. So yeah, definitely. So it's like, that's why I be promoting so much of shit that I do. So basically, I do all the branding and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So definitely come fuck with me on that.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Now I definitely, like I said, I see a lot of rappers got like they pack, you know what I'm saying, that they have, and they kind of use that as a, like I said, we need income, right? You need some income, so it's shit that definitely help fuel the brand, right? If nothing else, you know what I'm saying. If you like me, I smoke a lot. I need my pack, right? I smoke a lot, so you know, you got kind of frozen on me, bro. You still there? Okay, there we go.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right, what's up with the merch line? Is you got the merch clothing too?
yeah. The merch coming out. You know what I'm saying? I had to find a new manufacturer people to do it. You know what I'm saying? Manually, I could do it. You know what I'm saying? But I work, so it's like, it depends on really my timing, you know what I'm saying? On my off days, I do want to chill, so it's like I got a lot of shit that I'm doing, but sometimes I'm behind the scenes. So I could be chilling, but I still be working. So you feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
nah,
On
I
my
know how it
off
go.
days, you feel me? I'm always working and doing shit that I gotta do, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, no, it's a like, bro, it's like put like this. Just to gain social media presence alone, damn near a full-time job, right? Just to put your stamp on the social game. That's not even shows. That ain't even the stew, like you said. Like it really is a 24-hour grind. Like to be an artist, not to be a rapper, because rappers can rap and choose when they want to rap. You know what I'm saying? If you really on artists and you got, people depending on you, say you got you got responsibilities. There's responsibilities for you in that contract, ain't it? You got some
Yeah,
shit you got they want from you, right? So yeah, you
yeah,
like
yeah.
like yeah, I'm definitely, like I said, I like to see like I interview a lot of different people in a lot of different phases of their artistry, and I like to see people that are understanding that like it's more than just to be a rapper. Like literally, bro. Like you said, you have to approach your shit like a business. You know what I'm saying? You have to have your shit kind of like, you have to have like basically a marketing plan, right? You know artist development. What do you feel like? Like I noticed that when I see artists, their biggest thing is they have no marketing plan. They have this is me and who I am, but no way to give it to the world. What is the like biggest thing you notice artists are lacking when you start that artist development with them?
A lot of people like in listening. You know what I'm saying? They can't take constructive criticism. You got to be able to take criticism in this game. Sometimes they're gonna tell you shit ass. You need to fix some line. You got to fix some shit. Or sometimes if they telling you, oh, tone up your voice or back up a little bit, just let me just listen, and then you gonna see the elevation. Niggas don't want to listen. They want to do extra shit. And they want to get rowdy and they want to get their feelings. It's not about being in your feelings. It's about you getting the shit and the work done. So at the remainder of the time, if you can go in the
Right.
studio
Oh
and
no,
do
it's definitely,
four tracks, if you can go in the studio and play do 4 tracks, you feel me, in 30 minutes, then you good. If you go in the studio and you do 1 track in what? In like 30 minutes, you need some more work.
yeah. Nah, you
You need some
definitely
more work.
artists got to understand, like I said, that I was one of them. We all want to think our next song the one to get us out, and sometimes you making shit that ain't really, you know what I mean? It ain't all the way there like you think. I mean, I don't know too many rappers that's gonna be like, yeah, I'm making some straight bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of us go in there and it's just not the one for us, and the people around us know what's up. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm learning that too. Like I don't want yes men in the stew with me. You know what I'm saying? I want the people that's gonna tell me, nah, bro, that shit ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Because we could, as an artist, that ain't helping you, right? What's that helping? You
Right.
feel me? It's like it's like I said, when you in there, you want to be producing the best work you can, not just what your buddy says cool. So like I said, I definitely want to suggest any artist get with somebody that understands that. Like, what is you? How do you choose who you? How do they get in touch with you about development and shit like that? How do they reach out to you for that?
You just hit me on Instagram for show
Okay,
444. Feel me? You
okay,
know
for
what I'm saying? Yeah, just hit me on my Instagram or I'll just give you my number. You feel me? We just connect. You know?
Okay. Now I definitely, because I got, like I said, I got a lot of indie artists that watch this that are in the starter level, so that they need. I feel like they need, and they might not want it from me. I want them to have an option of where to go. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, I could tell you, like, I know I ain't an A&R, but just by looking at somebody's social, you could tell automatic who's ready, who's not, who needs help, who needs work, you know what I'm saying? You can kind of get that shit once you look at this shit a lot. So, um, where's your label based out of? What's the label name and where is it based out of, bro?
It's from Indiana, Indianapolis, and it's Nappy City Records.
Okay. All right. And like you said, what's something that made you make that final choice with them? Like why them? Why them over somebody else?
It was just like the conversation, and then it was like we was on the same level, and then we had a lot of similarities of like baseline on how we was living, you know what I'm saying, or how we both came up to how we was at, you know what I'm saying. So it was more so like the relation that was built, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, definitely.
Okay. I know a lot of people feel like when they're rappers, they really want to be about them. How do you feel about collaborating with other rappers and other content creators? How do you feel about that? You know what I'm saying? Are
That's
you open to it? Or are you just kind of doing your own thing? What's up with that?
mm, I'm definitely open to it. We could definitely do that, you know what I'm saying, anytime, you know what I'm saying. Just send me
Okay.
the work and we could do it, you know what I'm saying. So
Okay.
yeah.
Who's some top who's if you had it your way, who's the top three you looking to collab with right now? Next project.
Definitely K Escobar. I want to say Empress. Mm, who else? Uh, I ain't had that many people lined up because I was
No,
just
I feel you. No, I feel you. I feel you.
I would say like I'm open to any collab. So like I say if you want to do a collab, you feel me? Like we could do a collab. So like say
Okay.
for instance, if you did something on BandLab or you had something recorded and you sent it over, you feel me? I take it, go in the studio, boom, get it done, you feel me? Send it back, and then we go out. I throw out the promo, do the cover art, put it out, boom, go from there.
Oh, now we definitely gonna get some work. I'm glad to hear you mention Bandland because like people kind of try to downplay that bitch. And when I first started, I go to Stu and I got my own. You know what I'm saying? So, but people, I hear people downplay Bandlab, but they done been in the studio and the shit don't sound as good. Don't I look at y'all? Y'all looking at somebody right here who's being an artist, signed with a label, who still uses Bandlab's just like the engine. It's not the gas inside the car. You know what I'm saying? It's just like Fruity Loops. Explain to the people a little bit about BandLab and why you do use it, bro.
BandLab is like it's like another it's like school, you feel me? So it's like things you just need to learn how to do. If you know how to use, you gotta make your own preset, make the right presets, put the presets together, listen to the vocals. You don't gotta always use auto tune, you feel me? Find you somewhere close, find you somewhere that's like in a closed area, you feel me? Like let's say for instance, let's say if you outside, you got the headphones, you feel me? You could do it on the porch. I did most of my music 80% of my music on this porch to be exact. You feel what I'm saying? Sitting right here in this chair with my headphones just popped up right here doing music. You feel me on my other phone. So it's really just how you want to do it. And then versus you going to the studio, you can do that shit too. You feel me? It don't matter which one you're gonna do. You feel me? It's really up to you and what you want to do. And you
Oh
just
yeah,
gotta
now.
make the presets and listen to the sound of put the sound together. That's it. When you're doing all of that, you your own engineer. So you
Oh, for
already
sure.
unlocking another skill.
Oh no, for sure. I think it is. I think it's some people I go back and forth with some of my people that's on my team. Like they want me to do less, but I actually like learning how to do more. You know what I'm saying? Like it keep me like we're basically I'm new to rap, so if I know how to do something, you can't really bullshit me if I know how to do it, right? If I don't know how to do it, you could say, okay, mix and master, and send me back anything because I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But learning on this journey, like being an indie artist, I know learning makes me understand like there's levels to this shit for certain, and two, like it's just some people just got better equipment or more experience because most of us can get it done. You know what I'm saying? If you sit down and learn, like I see people on BandLab, bro. I know people who take that shit and that shit hitting harder than the FL Studios, and they recording in the studio with the BandLab. It's not like they just using that as the the base system they running. They not using like they take it even deeper than a nigga on a headset. Like they going full mic, they going full music board, like everything with that shit, cause it's easier for them. But only reason I like BandLab is like you said, bro. It make it easy for a collaboration to go down without having the stems being sent out, right? Without having to know, cause I ain't know all that shit. So like any starter artist, bro, you're gonna hear me stamp BandLab. You're gonna hear me say it. I'm not saying that's where your career ends at, but it's all right to start your career there. And there's plenty of people that's on that bitch that is mixing, mastering music to high quality. You know what I'm saying? Not just bullshit quality. So you know what I mean. I definitely I noticed you. Well, you know the world noticed you mixing and mastering in BandLab because you posted the video. You know what I'm saying? And you got a pretty good sound, bro. Like I ain't taking that knocking that from you because I know people that use that bitch, bro. Shit sound like it's coming through a toilet. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. You know
For
exactly what
real
the fuck
though.
I'm talking about. You know, um, what's some of the things that is coming up for you, bro? Give us some a little rundown. What's coming up? Like, what can the fans look forward to seeing from you, bro?
Definitely, I got some more features that's coming in, you feel me? And then I got some merches coming out, so and then I'm working on some more sponsorship at the same time. So I got a lot of music. I got some videos coming out, got some videos on the way, I got some snippets on the way. Just trying to figure out how I'm gonna do it, you feel me? So once I figure out how I'm gonna do everything, got a movie coming out. I'll just stay tuned. Y'all niggas already.
Nah, that's dope. Hey, nah, I'm glad to hear you say that, bro. Artists need to be doing thinking outside of rap, bro. Give your shout outs, bro. Tell the people where to find you again for anybody who just tapping back in. Um, your where to find you, social medias, and your shout outs to all your folks and the people in your movement, bro.
You can find me at for show 444. You know what I'm saying, on Instagram. You know what I'm saying. And then if you want to hit me up like on, you know what I'm saying,
You cut out for me. Yeah, there you go. Hold on, I lost you on that. Say that last part
yeah,
again, because we lost you.
my fault. If you want to hit me up for content, anything like that, you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying, hit me up. You can do that. Open verses. I got some open verses that I'm about to work on today. Probably do like 4 open verses. You feel me? I need the hardest artists. You feel me? Own it. You feel me? And I'm gonna throw some more promo out, and I'm gonna come out to wherever you at, and then we could do a music video. How about that?
Oh, I'm definitely going. I'm an artist too, so I'm gonna definitely want you to send me some open verses. I'm always down to collaborate, bro. Just grow, grow as an artist. You know what I'm saying? I do all sorts of little shit with this content too. So we definitely, I'm always down to networking link. We definitely appreciate for sure tapping in with us, bro. I want to let you know you definitely get with pressure of me. You can come back up here anytime you got something going on, anything you want to speak about. You want to go in depth. You like how this shit rock for you. You want to go in depth and get it for show in depth. We can go in there. You know what I mean? It don't matter. Whatever you want to do, we supporting you, bro. We supporting your indie movement. I'm definitely gonna be posting some clips for you on my page, bro. So anybody who's looking around and wants to find for sure, I'm gonna be posting them up with some dope clips and where to find them at. And it's like I said, it'll be on my YouTube, be on my TikTok, be on my IG and Facebook. So if y'all looking for anything to do with for show, in this interview, I'll be posting up all week. For sure, appreciate you coming out, bro. One more time, just because people got beat in the head, what's the name of the album and where can they go stream, bro?
Coming from mine. It's on Apple Music, it's on Pandora, you know what I'm saying? It's on Jam, it's everywhere, you feel me? It's on Google Play Stores, everywhere. It's on YouTube. Go ahead and stream that, man. Shit like that. For real, for real.
Okay, yeah, now definitely, for love of money, definitely cranking for me right now. Like I said, bro, I fuck with that giant. That's just, it give me a vibe. It's a hell of a vibe, shit different. Yeah, we're gonna be tapping in, man, and appreciate you, bro. Definitely send me some open verse. I'm gonna be in your DM regardless. You feel me? Let you know what's up. So
All right, for sure that.
appreciate you
I
tapping
got you.
in, bro. Get back with us, bro.
All right, for sure. Got you.